Hi, and welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Austin Seibert will get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and
Tua off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. A lot of mess on the move here. And they are all the way into that red zone. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Xavier Gibson now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Their struggles this season, Brock, I think, I'm not saying you think, but I think you can put a good chunk of them on this right here. It's tough to win most of your games when you're operating shorthanded.
Well, you can do whatever you want to do, but
He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down, Fields. Now he takes it, juke the defender. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the 1st. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
1st down, Jets.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 11 on the
1st down from the red zone. He brings it in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Fields now on 3rd. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in, touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
The Jets finish off their opening drive. Garrett Wilson Wilson with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space, he's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. That's to Waddle again. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
Jalen Waddle. It's a pickup of 3.
Second down carry for A.J. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense set for a first and 10.
6 yards. That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Here's A-Chain up the middle. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Dolphins break the tie here in the first. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Thomas on the return. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Fields on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down, New York.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. It's a toss headed left with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one. A good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Play action, Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down, New York.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with second down. Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Looking for Mason Taylor that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
That's completed right side. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
For a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throw it. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
A 7-yard pickup.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. He lofts it deep left. That's cut at the 25. Touchdown, New York. The Jets making a 1-point game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Seibert now to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
To kick off.
On the return, here comes Davis. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They've got first down from the 31.
31-yard line.
Running left, here's A-Chain. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 7.
Tua now from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Jets send receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. They'll start this series with an option left. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They're now set for first and 10.
25 yards. And the Jets first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this.